There we go. It didn't let me start recording there for a second there. But yeah, so today, we're starting the kidnap turnabout, and I haven't changed my game capture again. I keep forgetting to do that. I keep forgetting to change my game capture. But yeah, so today we're starting the kidnap turnabout from Edgeworth Investigations. So yeah, I know it's been like almost a week since I last streamed. The last stream I did was Wednesday when I did the Dress to Impress stream. But that was because my dad went on holiday, so I couldn't, and I had to stay at my mum's. So, which is like I can't really stream from my mum's unless I like stream off my phone, which are like really the best streams. Like I did one at the start of last year before I got my webcam, but I haven't really streamed off my phone since, and I don't know how to make phone streams like decent quality. So yeah, which is why I didn't stream on Friday or Sunday or yesterday either. So yeah, it feels weird streaming off on a Tuesday because it feels like a Monday, because you know usually on Mondays are like, well, during the summer, Mondays are like my very much more flexible streams, being like, oh, I can stream like at whatever point in the day after like 9:30, because I have my driving lesson at like 8:30, and that's like an hour. So yeah, this is like our last like a week of like having 4 streams a week. Next week we're going back to 2 streams a week because I'm back in uni next week. I might add in like an extra stream like every now and again on like a Monday or a Wednesday, but that's gonna be like, I doubt it, because I did say that I would do that like last year. Like I did say that I would do it like last year, and I was tempted to do it. At the start of year 1, but I didn't. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the Friday and the Sunday streams for now, and yeah, we'll just see. But anyways, we have some investigating to do. I need to change my game capture to the Ace Attorney collection. There we go. Okay, let's continue. We're going to the kidnap turnabout. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I also bought some Reese's from the shop, so I'll probably be eating those. I'll probably eat those during the ad break. Okay, where the bloody hell are we? March 13th, 10:11 a.m. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now, make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return, I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop off. Huh? Okay. Wait, what did I expect? Okay, he's got one of the suitcases from what was it? Turnabout Airlines that Nocido made. Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place after all. Welcome to Gatewaterland. That's the Blue Badger. That is kind of very, that gives me Coco from Animal Crossing vibes. Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me? A picture of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. I am so confused right now. Hello? Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. He was so tempted to lie there. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed her. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me on this one time. How did the Blue Badger get that popular? Huh? Because the Blue Badger was just a little, like, cardboard cutout that Gumshoe made back in Rise from the Ashes, to be like the mascot of the police department. How did it get this big? To where there's like a big, like, theme park of like mascots and stuff. And look here, references. I just noticed here. Battle of the Magicians, Max Galactica versus Troop Gomere, and the Gaviners special concert. That is such a reference. And oh my god, my webcam. Because if you don't know, Max Galactica was our defendant in, what was it? Turnabout Big Top. And Troop Gomere is like Big Law thing in Apollo Justice. Big Law family. Trucy's family that consists of Zach Gomere, Valiant Gomere, Thalassa, and Magnify, and Mr. Reuse as well. And then the Governors, that's like why am I blanking his name? Clavier Gavin. And then the actual culprit of what case was it? I don't remember. But it's a guy who I think I compared his hair to like a Danganronpa character. Like, so yeah, I can't remember his name for the life of me though. But I'm gonna look it up. The Governor's Ace Attorney. Let's see. Dying Crescent. Dying Crescent. That's the guy I was thinking of. And they also had 3 other members as well. So yeah. Edgeworth speaking. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. I suppose not. Okay. Just go, Edgeworth. I've arrived. Go inside. Okay. We got the mascot. What a dismal place. But the Blue Badger there. That's it. Go through those doors. Am I being watched from somewhere? Probably. Or like tracked. Leave the money and go. Now. He's probably being like... The kidnapper is probably... like one of the guys that is like in the mascot costume, in the Blue Badger costume. I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do it say safe for now and not push it. Okay. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Why is my webcam being so silly? Oh no, I feel like I've seen this so many times. I've seen this so many times. I've seen this like still. Yeah, I've seen this still like this screenshot so many times of where the Blue Badger just comes up behind him with a sword. Ah, it was a trap. Okay. Where are we now? That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal. Who is that? And what are they talking about? Split. Police. Alright. In front of meetup. I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. What is my webcam doing? It was fine. It was literally just fine. And he's tied up again. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop off. It was out for an hour. This is supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. Ha! What is that? You making that funny sound? Who the bloody hell is that? Who's that? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Oh my god, that's Kay! That's Kay Faraday. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? A kidnapper? Me? No way, I'm not into such petty crimes. No, I'm after something much, much bigger. You admit that to a guy in a suit who's a prosecutor? Yeah. I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yetagarazu. She's Yetagarazu. Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yetagarazu? Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay, okay? Good. Glad that's settled. Yeah, he's a prosecutor. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having quite a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to go all mud and ice glary on me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go. What a relief. I owe you my thanks. It's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Great thief. You call yourself a great thief? Yeah, are you really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real, genuine Yetagarazu, you know. Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? Well, of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me. Yet. So wait, she's like the second Yetagarazu. When you say you're the Yetagarazu, do you mean you are the Yetagarazu? Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. But I inherited the title only recently, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yetagarazu. Okay. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. But don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I know it. There's just no reasoning with a prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yetagarazu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing? And what would that be? But that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, at least there's one thing we can agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor? I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Ah, now I remember. How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cherry. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. The door is locked. Of course it is. It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. What? No way, I don't believe you. La 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 la. Okay, do you remember where you came in from, right? It looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Oops, slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find a way out. You mean can't find a way out? Okay, what's the achievement for this case? Because it probably is one. Let's see. Completing episode 3 of the first investigations. Let's see. For going to see a familiar face in the distance from the bridge in front of the main gate just after finding Lance Amano in episode 3. Okay, anything else? If I haven't met the creator of the Blue Badger in front of the Gatewater, a land main. If I haven't met the creator of the Blue Badger in front of the Gatewater land main gate in episode 3, so that's meeting Gumshoe. Because he created it in Rise from the Ashes. So yeah. Anything else? Okay, no, it's just those two. Okay, let's, I guess, examine. Is there any ladders in here that we can? No, there's no ladders in here. It's just all this stuff. Okay, there's a phone on the ground, which I assume is Edgeworth's. Isn't this my phone? Yeah. It looks like he made it through the ordeal intact. If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. However, we do have a way right here. So we can just call Gumshoe. There was a cell phone here this whole time. If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir. I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I'd have got the boys working on that. But knowing that, I sorta... What's wrong, Detective? What did he do? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is this? Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Yeah. Why is Interpol involved? Is this to do with the smuggling ring? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime whether it's on a local or global scale. Yeah, but again, you're Interpol. You're the international police. This isn't an international case. It's local. It's domestic. So I assume it's got something to do with the smuggling case that Francisca mentioned in Turnabout Airlines. But we'll just have to see. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble, and why would you say that? Lang Ji says the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here post haste. Sorry, no complaint. Bitch! Huh? What? We're hunting the kidnapper now and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, the pack moves as one. Okay. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured, we'll come find you, eventually. You... What's wrong? Did you get cut off? No, my phone ran out of power. No way. It doesn't matter anyway. She tried to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. Okay. What is this? Looks like the bad badger and it's looking bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the bad badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece hat. The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Yeah, that's weird. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. Oh, I think it's a pink badger costume. Pink badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole badger clan with this. So got the proto badger, the very first badger, bad badger, a vile criminal with a gun. Pew pew. Blue badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. And pink badger, note her pink unique bow. That's her only quality. What's the thing? Think of it as a bible of all the things you'll ever need to know about the clan. Why is the I love that we've just got the first badger, the peace badger, the badger with a gun, and then the badger with a bow. Whatever, I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. Okay. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes. It certainly looks that way. It's like the badger family's home. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. Yeah, and we just got the head of the pink badger in there. And the head of the bad badger as well. But aren't these badgers the mascots of the police force? Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gay Water Group owes the police from all those cases they solved. They have all the power of the state and they use it to make a theme park. It's not just any theme park, they have a handcuff-shaped double looping roller coaster. That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking cranny. Okay, we can search here then. I suppose this is the pink badger, but since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are. That's the only difference. And the fact that she's pink. Yeah, and her lips are red. See, lipstick red. What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? This is that blue badger I met at the main gate. Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger. He's based off the very first design created by the local police chief. You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter. I suppose as he continued to redesign him, the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we've evolved. Are you comparing the Blue Badger to humans now? Yeah. So this is the Blue Badger's rival, the Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards this badger, Kay? I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think that there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it, I've decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover. Good luck with that one. Yeah, exactly, good luck with that. Look, it's the Blue Badger. I suppose even this thing can be popular with women. My nemesis. Oh, what now? Why is she being up too? He's got the word badge right in his name. That's nothing but bad news for someone like me. And to think he's out there wandering around in this park. I better be careful or he's gonna arrest me by the power of his name alone. I somehow doubt that the Blue Badger has the power to arrest anyone. Yeah, exactly. He's just a mascot for the police. We've got a key right here. And what have we here? Ah! Why do I feel a laser, like, stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something. Probably. The something is what is relevant to my interest. There's nothing unusual. Okay. I think we've examined everything, have we? Have we examined? I think we've examined everything, yeah. Okay, that's done. We can examine here. Man, why did they have to put the windows so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make a dare escape? I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of those lockers. Haha, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief, yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again. Let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. Nope. Okay, it's not gonna work. Man, why did they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Okay. We got these kinds of paint here as well. Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape? And what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we could paint help in really giant letters. And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters? We're inside a building. Okay, then how about we let the paint on fire and send out coloured smoke signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops. Actually, that may not be great for me, seeing as I'm a thief as well, and all. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? Yeah. They're holding a blue badger photo rally? You don't know? Plus, it's not just a blue badger, it's his whole family too. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start you with a picture of that? You can't do that, that's cheating. You're a thief! Why do you care so much about cheating? Huh? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why did my bitrate just went down? Why did that happen? I don't know. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against the wall in the haunted house. Seriously, but somehow I don't think no one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costume ones walking around the park. So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Also, my nose is like kind of stuffed, which is why mine may sound weird. And we can examine this as well. This is the beam I was tied to. What's up? I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to an outer window if we climb this. Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might be. Looks like it might make for a good foothold. Hope you go okay and good luck. Count on it. The great thief Ayetagarazu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Not surprised she fell off. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. Okay. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know. You basically are. Okay. It seems that we won't be able to open this by ourselves. It also seems quite thick, so we can't just break it down. There must be another way out of here. Can we talk to Kagan? Because I think we've talked about everything else. Oh yeah, we can. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here. After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you. I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapper seems like an afterthought to the $1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot. Okay, so can we examine it again? If we compare it to the room the kidnappers were in from here, I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious looking nook and corner. Okay, we've got this little hatch here that's open. It's not what I think it is. It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome. They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. I think this building was originally built for a basement or underground area. Just like my old high school, in fact, because fun fact, we had like an underground bit in one of our buildings. That was our like art classrooms. There's a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room. There's even a hook on it to hold popped up floor panel in place. Which reminds me, did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth? Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Okay. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one. Which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out. Okay, so see if there's like some sort of hatch. So maybe logic time. So I was tied to maybe. Oh wait, maybe that little hook there. Maybe we have an open floor panel in our room. This hook on this beam. You know, I already tried and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. And we can't see if there's an open floor panel because the top is on it. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that it's here for a different purpose. Really? Like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this top. Alright, then let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Now this is what I call a treasure. Okay, so let's go and examine that then. And then we can logically our way with it to try and open it with the key. Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is the sweet fragrance of freedom. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. Alright. This thing is locked down tight. Okay, logic mode then. Oh, fiddlesticks. Logic. And then we can probably open it with the key. I believe you're okay. Huh? Why me? Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to. Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now. Alright, I've got the secret door open, and now... Ah, wait. Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine, the ladder just slipped is all. Thank goodness she's alright. I about had a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. What about an exit? It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. I love this little like screenshot of just like Kay just hidden, just popping out of the hatch to be like, hello there. I can't believe that happened. You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know. No way, I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Wait a minute. Can we put the ladder against the lockers? I figured out how we all escaped this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are we gonna bust out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? Marva, thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. I see if we use this. Yeah, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well then, what are we waiting for? Alright, now we can get out of here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Okay, we're out here. We're out here. Okay, where's Edgeworth and Kay? There's Kay. And there's Edgeworth. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, it's Gumshoe! I'm so glad to see you've managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, might I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, kind of, what? There's so many police. Why? Shifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. What the heck do you think you're doing counting my cubs off like that? Every person is a valuable member, a valuable human being, you get me? Everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it? Shifu, Shifu. You are Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel. How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Okay, Furry. Okay. Okay. Lang Shi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. You all see that just now? This is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life, got it? Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhenfa. Apparently this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business. That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or 2 about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? I think you could have solved it faster, pal. The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. This dickhead. Oh my god. I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Akby Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me. So now I'm out to take my revenge. Yeah, take your revenge out on Cammy Meal. The woman who murdered him. Instead of, the guy that just fainted on the flight because he hates turbulence and he hates earthquakes. Which is understandable because, DL6. Yeah. I hate this guy already. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a 3rd person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You dare to mock the court. I do. And I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to destroy it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? Probably a lot of people would. And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? This guy, man, oh my god. Alright, men, go jump on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir? Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait. This guy, man. Mr. Edward. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Yeah, come on Gumshoe, tell us what's going on. Great job, Detective. Sir, for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Yeah. Alright, sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. And he shit on Francisco, you know, in the last case for docking his pay. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later? Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called to wrap up? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my old precinct like the back of my hand. Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask you one thing, sir? Yeah, what is it? Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What? No! Funny, I don't recall making you my assistant, Kay. Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me, it's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. Yeah, she's an actual thief. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. He's so pissy about Kay. Okay, can we talk to these guys? I want to talk to these guys. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. So I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. It's like I hate my webcam right now. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. And now that you just say it's the same thing. Oh my god, it's a cat! Oh my god. I highly doubt I'll find a clue in here, but I might as well check just to be sure. This barrel sure is heavy. You there, do you know what's inside of this thing? It's the emergency water supply for burnout fires. I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared. Oh, it's a little cat. Oh my god, you can't see it because it doesn't move. How about you move, please? I want to see the cat. I want to see the cat. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we can talk to Kay. Man, I can't calmly do any steals at all with that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright, it's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite a mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. So, what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping? A good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend a hand. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. But you're a self-perpetrated great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any old great thief. I'm the Yetagarazu. And as I said earlier, the Yetagarazu is after one and only one thing. What do you mean? What is this? One and only thing you're after? And the Yatagarazu is only interested in one thing, and that is the truth. I see. The truth is a what? It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarazu appeared and vanished at a will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarazu like to find and publicly disclose evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what the Yatagarazu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarazu? But that can't be, can it? Lance, where are you, son? Oh, is this that Amano guy? Mr. Amano? Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned. For you, Mr. Amano, I'd gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office, and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system. No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time. So who's the old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please. I miss my poor boy dearly. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano. Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money? I believe the $1 million has been stolen and the culprits are now on the run. What? Poor old man. Do you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time. Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my own son. Help me, Daddy. I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano. You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. He definitely should have recorded that conversation. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Refresh my memory, what kind of person is Lance again? How would telling you about Lance help you get him back? Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behaviours. Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't get their hands off of him. Is there anything else about him you noticed of late? Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver. Your butler? Yeah, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little bit more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends? They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could of Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? It's possible, but I can't say anything sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. And let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin. Mr. Minor, it was my fault that the culprits escaped, which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. Why is my webcam being such a dickhead? And if you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Begin investigation. Okay. So what should we examine first? Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here until only very recently, which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Okay, let's get looking. Hey, you there? You me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off, I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off in his investigation. You imbecile. All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way, I'm not working for Wolfboy. Yeah, he's not gonna work for the fucking furry. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something? I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go. Go on, Edgeworth. Not Edgeworth, Gumshoe. No. Boy, have I got just a job for someone of your talents. But that was exciting. So now it's just us and Kay. Kay. Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to do some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. But why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. Ha. You're the one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yetagaratu way. You shouldn't speak so lightly on things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But a talented assistant Kay is going to tag along no matter what you say. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Okay, let's start from this side over here and then go to the left. So yeah, let's talk to this guy. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. So I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you think? Are you thinking of wrangling or rather stealing them? If you can coax them out there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out. I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Yeah, come on, Kay. Wait. It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage. Aha, so that means a car left from the garage at some time, right? Correct, but for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. These shreds, I think we can also safely assume it's a type of special car. Added 5 minutes, by the way. Okay, let's talk to the Blue Badger guy. Oh, he's so silly. Oh my god, he looks so silly. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hey, it's the Blue Badger. Badger, yeah. I really don't understand why she is so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. Oh, he's so silly. He's doing that contorted wriggling dance again. Aha! It's Meekins. Ah, you've uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was to remain under that head, sir. Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir, Mike Meekins, why can't I words today? Reporting for duty, sir. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. Okay, so this takes place literally almost right after Trials and Tribulations, because Trials and Tribulations also takes place like 2 years after the first game, aka the game where with Rise from the Ashes in. But the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth? I met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Probably not wanting to, you know, be under the command of Detective Lang. Officer Meekings, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir? Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. I am creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. As big as Detective Gumshoe? Who gets his pay deducted like every month? Yeah, I don't think you want to be like Gumshoe. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already, and I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy to anyone. It would seem that some people never change. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir? That's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics. To be handing the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir, it's such an honor. So how long have you been standing here, officer? Sir? For about 1 little hour, sir. That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekings saw the kidnappers escape. However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No, but I know you will, sir. He's hiding something from me. Come on, Meekings. Officer Meekings, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir. I'm getting into it. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious looking people in this whole time, sir. But I didn't see a badger, sir. A lone Blue Badger. What you said just now is contradictory to the facts. How so, Mr. Edgeworth? This is what Officer Meeking's testimony contradicts. What about the thingy rally? People must have been coming up to me like, "Hey, gonna get a picture?" Officer Meekings, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sir? Of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I'm commanded to wait. You said that you saw a Blue Badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. And add starting soon, by the way. Which means that as long as you are the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins. And the ad has started. So I'm going to eat one of these foods as well to wait for the ad to end. That was so bloody nice. Fucking love Reese's, man. And the ad should be ending soon. Okay, everyone should be coming back from the ad just about now. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, what did you say? Which means that as long as you're the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another Blue Badger wandering the premises. What, sir? Then that would mean that there are 2 Blue Badgers walking around, but why? Okay, I think is that it? I think that's it. Wait, there was a like smudge on the. Wait, let's go back into talk with Meekins. But yeah, you saw that right? Behind Meekins, there's a little like smudge mark or something on there. But Meekins, can you move, please? Can you move, please, Meekins? Okay, let's just have a little look around. We'll talk to him. If these were real, I wonder what you'd put in them. Water would be the obvious answer. But if you stored water in a barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad? People of that period probably didn't care about how it tasted. So I can't let you get away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really like the strange taste. Look who's making fun of them now. Yeah, exactly. Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gateway Land from the local police precinct. I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place. So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Just kidding. They want to do something so silly. Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, isn't this one of those things you tie horses to? Yeah, although the horses are in another location at the moment. Oh, and here I was hoping I would get to ride one. You know how to ride a horse? No, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse. Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic. Yeah. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here. I remember hearing rainfall out here while I was being held in there. Yeah, it was just passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up. I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples. You know what? I bet if we followed them, we could find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes. I don't think it would be that easy. Why not? Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets. And we don't know which one belongs to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they're wearing. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. Okay, can we... My fucking webcam. Okay, is there anything else we can examine? Can't go there. Can we go into logic mode? I want to go into logic. So, oh yeah, there's two things. There was two, like, costumes available. We can connect those. But there's two boxes of clothes, of costumes. A second blue badge that shouldn't exist. Clearly the true identity of the person underneath is, oh, I know, it's one of the kidnappers, right? The person who wore a costume to get away. Precisely, after all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger. Yeah, those three. So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? Okay, what kind of shoes and costume escape? That solves that, because they were wearing the shoes of the costume. Now that we know that the kidnappers are wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning. Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right? Yeah, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. Okay, let's go. Can we examine these footprints again? So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here. They both do look like possible candidates. This set is just walking off to the west. It just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here. I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium. I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. And it's probably the footprints from Meekin's costumes. Okay, my webcam is so silly, guys. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got it. I got one of the culprits. Ah, no! I'm not a kidnapper, sir. Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Maybe they came over to this garage for something. That's what I would suppose, Officer Meekins. If you could step aside for a moment, we need to examine this garage. Sir, Roger Wilco, sir. Yeah, that's what I meant before. There was this little, like, thing. Let's open the shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Oh. We've got a body. I've got a body. Why in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver. The butler? I thought the butler was the kidnapper. I was thinking the butler was the kidnapper. Mr. Amano, are you saying that this man is... Yeah, he's my butler. How could somebody, like... How could something like this happen? Have happened? Indeed, and why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate the crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. This kidnapper's footprints lead right into this garage and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. Ooh, sure I can't for someone who just found a body. To be fair, he does prosecute murder trials a lot. So, yeah. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking cranny. Okay, let's go. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. Nice, I knew you could figure it out. It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene is a bit too clean for murder, where the bullet went clean through. So this probably wasn't the murder scene. I was literally just thinking that there's not a lot of blood here. I should make a note of this oddity. Okay. This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? She seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Okay, no. And look, there's something better on the back. Colin DeVray is a name. Colin DeVray? But this man's name is... What? Dude. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? But this guy is Oliver Deacon. Eureka! There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin DeVray. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information. Okay, that's been added to our court record. Okay, that's our investigation complete. Lance, where are you, sweetie? Who's that? Excuse me, but you are? Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Ah, stop it, Lauren. You kind of sort of fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase in a monologue, huh? Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance? Yeah, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops. His girlfriend. Oh, she has a ring pop. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. Well, we haven't gone that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it. So I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. May I inquire as to why you are here? I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. and I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Well, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? No one is supposed to know, but yeah, it's true. Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here? Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Fuck's sake, it's long. It's fucking long. My men brought me up to speed over the radio. Next time, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Long. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? I haven't detained the suspect now. Suspect who? It's Meekins. Fuck's sake, it's Meekins. Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us. What, sir? I had nothing to do with it, sir. Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Oh, just like you've been in the past. But, you know, deducting Gumshoe's pay. He lives on instant noodles. And his, you know, his version of a treat is extra salt that you can get free at like most restaurants. Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? I leave that kind of stuff. I leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job after all. Like I said earlier, that the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. Yes, it is! You can't just go arresting random fucking people. Like, all you have to do is arrest suspicious people after suspicious people. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. No, that's not really how you do that. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. This guy is such a dickhead, oh my god. As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? He's a dick. How can you not see that? Hold it. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Long Ji says every pack has its own rules. If you play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Yeah, but are you playing by the law? I don't think so. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I can't with this guy. I can't. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done through my line of logic. This guy. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carried off in my time. I can say who's shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? Yeah. With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? That is your reasoning. Solid as a rock is based on the philosophy of detainment. Then, any one of your men, even you, could have killed Oliver. What's this philosophy of detainment? You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf. Why the wolf? Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, it's my father's. His father is. Why can't I read today? And as for the detainment philosophy, his father is my honourable ancestor, Lang Shi. You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous. Lang Shi developed as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhengfa police still trains its recruits under using his philosophies. But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about it as believable as a fairy tale. And also, what worked thousands of years ago might not work today. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it in into a test? Come on, Lang. Come on, Jesus.
Hold it!
But Meekins isn't a detective. If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to, I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh. Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon. Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me a gun. Oh, what's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun. What did you say? I can't hear. Someone can spay out already. Sir, I lost my gun, sir. How could you be so irresponsible? Why are we surprised? Why are we surprised? It's Meekins. In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him with this hair gun. Yeah, I really doubt that. Because, we did say he wasn't killed in the garage because, no. Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself, and while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Ah, yeah. So you didn't notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't a crime scene, and if it was, your men who led you to think it was. Then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. How can you not have realised that there was not any blood on the ground? Like, in that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird? How so? Hey, your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you even doing neglecting your duties and looking around here? I don't dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly? Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Say me the way you did earlier, please. Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too, sir. Not you too. Just give us some testimony. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the blue badger mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my own role selling dreams to children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. What is this blue badger mobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the blue badger mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop? That's what I call that part. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self. He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir. Okay, let's see. We've got this rebuttal, aka cross-examination. Let's see, why were you in the badger mobile? Why was he in the badger mobile? And so why was it parked in the garage?
Objection!
Officer Meekings, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. So I'm lying, sir? Yeah, you are. If you really were out there selling dreams with the blue badger mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realised it, the blue badger mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen. And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. Thank you to Justice is Dead Day 3 for the follow. Welcome on in. But that's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale like that? And what exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable even for a cover story. But I think we can assume that the car was used alright. To move the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue badger mobile to transport it all the way here. How much blood is in it? Yeah, I'll find you on the affiliate page of Small Streamer Support. Well, welcome on in. How you doing? Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me. Sir, the killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir. Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We don't know what the real symptom of crime is. Can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth schmooth. I couldn't care less. This guy is such a loser, honestly. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. I think you need to leave, actually. Why are you arresting an innocent man? Like, Meekings might be, a bit of a dumbass, but he's no killer. What? We need to get the body to autopsy and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. Yeah, definitely. And you're arresting an innocent man. I hate this guy so much. I want to just fucking punch him in this fucking face because, oh my god. I hate this guy. Okay, we're at the Gateway we're outside of Gateway Land even. I was going to say the Gateway Hotel, but we're not at the hotel. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Mr. Edgeworth, you okay? There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what this is? You really shouldn't steal anything, however I'll buy it. What shouldn't a thief steal? Alive. It's too heavy of a burden in your soul to get away with, ever. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself. Alright, I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go. I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Mr. Edgeworth! Ice Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth. The stadium. Hurry up, hurry, sir. This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness? You. What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post? Ah, the trick is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir. Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves. It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. Okay, who is this witness? Who are they? Okay, I've got another little food stand. I thought there was a witness here. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, it's Emma! Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we studied in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor, but unfortunately got to Europe to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see. Okay, let's talk to her. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Well, that's a great dream. My name is Kay Friday, and I'm trained to become an unstoppable great thief. A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. So why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for a spring break, and then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I'd really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you. And how exactly did you know I was here? See, the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest, and it's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing, the footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh? What are you talking about? Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking. So let me guess, there's been a murder, right? Yeah, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? Yeah, what? I think this is another Badgermobile. Yeah, but it's a different colour than the blue Badger's car. Yeah, this is the Resina Searing pink model. What's that off in the distance? Okay, pink Badger. Oh hey, it's the pink Badger. Badger get. Badger, 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 Badger. Just what did she see in these silly things? I think this Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance. Yeah, who are you? Who are you? Wait. I need to get in. Can I go back? I wanna get a thing, achievement. In the thing on the on the entrance. Can I go back? Where you going, Miss Edgeworth? We have to find the witness before that weird werewolf does. You're right, the witness is supposed to be here in the stadium, but where? Okay, we can't go then. Who is this? Who? Can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore. It's old bag. You're... No, why? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy poo! How come you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character, but you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to just be direct. I had a bad feeling before this, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare. So if I know Mr. Edgeworth too, Mr. Pink Badger? You could say that, but right now I'm just a pink badger, dearie. She made it look like I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag. She's a Oldbag right now. But you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kate Faraday. Why do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Rude. I mean, rude to Kay. You're just trying to be polite. She's so mean. She's so mean to Kay for no reason. When you were a security guard at one of the Gateway hotels the last time we met, I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth from today. So basically she has like 20 jobs. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But if about me, Edgy Poo, I'm fairly dejected right now. I finally get a chance to see you again, and here you are talking with two young girls. We're not all the same, it doesn't matter how... No! Maybe he just doesn't like you, Wendy. Oh my god. You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, please, I'm begging you. By all means, do not provoke her any further. Are you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness. Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today. I saw what happened. I even saw the moment it happened. How's that? So it's true, she is the witness. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore old bag. Yeah, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. She is so annoying, oh my god. The moment of the murder, you mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes? Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Soon there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Miss Edgeworth? Sadly. Yeah, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately. What's unfortunately you tapped on the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady. Okay, let's just... I don't think there's anything...
Hold it!
else we can do other than press it at the moment. Because I don't think anything contradicts it. You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger? I mean, I think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hips creak with pain, you even begin to dream about work. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here with a snapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids. Where's my weapon being all silly right now? So what did you see while the Pink Badger, were resting? Oh yeah, that. Well, you decided, you know, I see no one matter. That's all. That's all.
Hold it!
You saw two men Can you describe them for me? They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fighting over. I'm telling you, they're so boring I don't even remember much beyond that. But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful. Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men. You're so delusional. She is so delusional. Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked over them, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not worked over anyone, and I'm not jealous. It's not right that you those two men just foals compared to a stallion like you. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot. Blah, 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 blah.
Hold it!
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place? Absolutely, that gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to go help the person that got shot. I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help. 2 men, 1 bullet is all consistent with what we found from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony. Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory? Self-centered, aren't we? While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem. Mr. Edgeworth, yeah? So about this new problem, what is that giant grin on your face for? You want me to show you something really nice? No, thank you. Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like. What's that gadget you're holding? It's a phone? Dude, does he not know our phone? What you see before you is a secret weapon of a great thief. I should have known it would be worthless. I don't be like that. Oh, what do you think now? What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air. I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark sides of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Okay, raw recreation. What is this? This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I put it into Little Thief. Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I used it like this, let's see, Mitchell Banks said the 2 men were facing each other, and a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. So with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. See? So what do you think? I'd say I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days. Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarazu. Indeed. Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something's out of place, the recreation could come out a bit strange. In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony. You got it, you really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth. Right now, the simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification. Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so just let me know, okay? Investigation questions. Okay. Victim's body. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here. That's right, but if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction. Huh? What, where? If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing here that should be. Which piece of evidence shows the missing item? Well, there should be blood there, shouldn't there? Unless it got cleaned up. This is the contradiction, eh? Is something wrong with my recreation? If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right? Right, the fact That there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony. Edgy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? We've doubted you many times in court before because you've been the witness in like several cases at this point. Call me a liar? Yes. Yeah, I am. I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. No, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation of the distinct lack of blood. Maybe, but what else would they? I mean, unless yeah. Why is my webcam being so silly? But yeah, maybe it got cleaned up. But yeah, we'll just have to see what that would be. Okay, let's go into logic mode actually, because there's not much to like examine. Let's kill up there, was there no blood? Okay, would that be connected somehow? Isn't that possible that the victim was wearing a costume? Oh yeah! He was wearing a costume. So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers? Yeah. I think we can reasonably assume there's a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside of one of those stolen costumes, then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground. Precisely. Now if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume. You'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around. Emma, can you find some footprints for us, please? That's such a creepy. That's such a creepy. Why do you have to freeze there? This fucking webcam, man. Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. Emma is such a great character. One of my favorites. This is amazing. Just feel the power of science. Emma, about that reference you were talking about for finding footprints. Oh, finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. But yeah, well, can you detect any and trace even partial footprints? Leave it to me. My cutting edge detection kit can find anything. Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area. Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. Okay. Hey, I found something. Look, right there. Where? I don't see anything. We need your glasses, Emma. Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. These footprints here were definitely left by a biker costume. Judging by the way the prints are layered, these seem to be the newest. Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Okay. Okay, in that case, I'll update little few simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info. Okay. Investigation complete. And why my webcam makes me so silly again. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died. And with that we should be one step closer to the truth, right? I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We're moving closer, but now something else has caught my attention. Oh, what do you want? Your testimony. Naturally, I'd like to hear it one more time if you please. Let's see. Came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. So does this mean that Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it? Yeah, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation. See, I just knew Little Thief would be of help. Now let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag to put into the recreation. For that we must first find the contradiction in her testimony. I think I know what it is actually. Because let's see, if we go to that statement, she would have said specifically she saw a man and someone in a badger costume. So yeah, let's go set that victim's costume. Tim, man, how did you know the gender of the two people involved, seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time? Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all, but I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier. The second tier? Didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, I was using the phrase in a metaphorical sense. I see I witnessed there was a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap. I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there, it's so high up. Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there? Well, I know I saw two people, but I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in this stage's shadow. My sight isn't what it used to be, you know. Okay. Then why did you fucking lie then? Why did you fucking lie then? Let's return to our investigation, shall we, Kay? Yeah, you got it. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. Here's the stage. What would be the stage anyways. It looks like they put the stage down. Wait. But wait, the victim and the murderer would be in the shadows of the stage. I guess this means they're done for the day. Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Logic. The stage is packed up, but the victim and the killer were in the shadow of the stage. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down. Do you want me to input that bit of info into a little feed? Yeah, if you please. Okay. Okay, that's been updated. What? He's clipping into the stage. There is clearly a contradiction here. Please stop stealing my eyes. Oh, come on, I also know how to see it coming even for a layman like me. I suppose in any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way, because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time. Yeesh, I told you I got it, do you? I feel the need to explain everything. Yeah, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation. Isn't it obvious the killer was on top of the stage naturally? Alright, Miss Oldbag? Yeah, remember now the killer's standing on top of the stage? No, you're just lying. Open questions. Not open questions. No, questions. What am I thinking of? Leading questions. Leading questions. Leading questions. she just agreed because you were like, oh yeah, the stage is set up like this. That's a leading question. What am I yapping about? What am I yapping about? See, now let me update the info in this simulation. Was the killer actually on top of the stage? Wait, let me look at the evidence in a minute. Oh wow, what do we have here? A bunch of hooligans with a mock, I see. Let me have a look. Where was he shot? He was shot. I can't see I can't have the picture expanded. But he was shot in his stomach. That's a very awkward place to shoot. He was shot in his abdomen. That's a very awkward place to shoot. If like if the killer is like higher up on the stage. So I'm kind of confused. Anyways, Lang's here. There he is. The fucking our favorite furry is here. Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Right. Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes. Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here at the stadium. I see. Thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the times you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Little Thief is not a toy. You two. Sir? What? And there you have it, you see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Well, of course, even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. I'll put him in his fucking face. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in the way for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth in your little recreation showed. How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we've got, especially given the situation with his gun. Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark. You see, thank you for understanding, my little crow girl. I'm not some common crow, I'm the Yetaka, the Raven of Legend. Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's just see how it holds up. Yeah. Okay, I think I know what to present evidence on. So, here, he was showing his abdomen. So anyway, like I said, it's a very awkward place to shoot when you're like on the stage and the victim was like on the ground. Like, if he was shot, he would have been shot. If the killer did shoot him from on top of the stage, then he would have been shot like in the chest, unless actually the shoulder isn't the exit hole and it's actually where the bullet entered from. That would make more sense. And it exited through the abdomen. I mean, I don't know how bullets that entered the body work, but yeah, that's my logic anyways. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You're cutting quite unexpectedly after all. What's that supposed to mean? You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible. Why not? Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located. Why is my webcam being so silly? Actually, I didn't get that good of a look. Oh, well then. Add in 5 minutes, by the way. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angled shot from beneath the victim. Then, yeah, recreation had the victim being shot from an angle above. Unless it was the other way around, unless the victim was on the stage and the killer was on the ground. A clear contradiction. You're discounting your own conclusions? No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. The killer and the victim's locations. Yeah, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong. I get it. I get what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer. If this is what happened, it also explained the positioning of the gunshot wounds. But then, what about the footprints? Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume. Okay, I'll try using that data instead. Judging by the fact that both... Has my music stopped? Has my music stopped? No, why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Oh my god. Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang? Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. What other piece of evidence does he have? Does he actually have to prove that, you know, Meekins is the actual killer? I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badger-mobile. Or the pink one that is literally in the stadium. I mean, there's literally 3 parking spots in the garage. So when you assume that one of those parking spots belonged to the pink Badger-mobile, that story of Officer Meekins told about the shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the blue Badger-mobile here and committed the murder. And then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. You believe he moved the body with the car? That's right, it was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us the way what did he say? It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it. The 3 tire tread marks are very telling. However, is the blue Badger-mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? No, it's not. Let me have a look at evidence in a minute. Okay, it's not indicative of the blue Badger-mobile. Yeah, it's not indicative of the blue Badger-mobile. We don't have the pink one in our evidence. But also, if we look at the blue Badger-mobile, it doesn't have any mud on the wheels. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale. And why is that? Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue Badger-mobile. One look at the car code would have told you so. What proves that the blue Badger-mobile had never been to the stadium? The wheels.
Take that!
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Hey, I've got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink Badger-mobile? Like, yeah, like I said. Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seats. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. Yeah, the same progress. I'm gonna eat another one of these Reese's pieces because these are not Reese's pieces. It's normal Reese's Buttercups because they're bloody ice. Why is my webcam so awkward? Anyways, you guys should be coming back from the ad any second now. Welcome back from the ad. However, there's yet one more roving store as I recall. Oh, you mean the Proto Badger? That's right, there was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a proto-Badgermobile. Agent Log, I suggest that you find this proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it. Hey, did you hear something? Who's... Excuse me? Help me. Anybody else? Are you alright? Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. That's Lance? Where were you all this time? Wild West with kidnappers. We were just there! He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers... What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. And did you see the faces of the kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces. But one was a woman. A woman? Old bag? Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, where are you guys going? What are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. Now, are you going to get out of my crime scene, or am I going to have to get rough? Again? You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. I don't know you. You're very important witness to my case. And I'm about to let you get away that easy. Don't count on me to testify, because I want not for you. Because I want either you hear me, you young whippersnapper. And Carla, there's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up, I'll give you my word. Now, come on, come on now, fair maidens. What do you say, we cooperate? Fair maidens? You little rascal. You should know the way into a woman's heart. Long, she says. The passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever. Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schman sayings. Let's get this over. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be. Mr. Edgeworth. To be continued. Let's go, go, go. Okay. We'll probably do the next part. I'm looking at it now. We might do the next part. There's 3 more parts we have to do of this. Okay. So we can probably do the last 2 parts. Oh wait. Should we do 3 parts? The 3 parts. I'm trying to decide whether to do the 3 parts. The very last part it is literally just an investigation. And we don't have to do anything else. So yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll stream her. Yeah, we've got 3 more parts left, but the last part is very short, so we'll end it here. So yeah, we've got up to here. So let's go to options and just leave her. My webcam is being silly. But we'll end it here. Let's go. Exit game. We'll double save. Okay, save complete. Back. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this stream. I just exited the game. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this stream. Yeah. We have. Well, I'll finish this case off on Wednesday. Yeah, well, I'll finish this case off on Wednesday. And my webcam is being. Why is my webcam being so silly now? Oh my god. This is great. This is great. Yeah. Yeah, we have a little bit more to go, but yeah, we'll finish this case off on Wednesday. Let's find somebody to raid. let's put to raid. Let's put to the raid screen. And my webcam is being silly, but yeah. Why is it being so silly? Now. I'm kind of glad I'm ending now because I can't be bothered to deal with this. So, why? I mean, I can just not deal with this now, but still. Let's see. Who is live? Who is live? Is anyone in the small streamer Discord is anyone in the small streamer Discord that is live that I just don't follow? No, okay. Anyone that I follow? Let's go very tough. I haven't rated him in a while actually. What's he playing? I have no idea what he's playing. He's got intro just chatting. But yeah, he said he's on it, but his title says he's playing marbles on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for this ad. He's got a 3-minute add-on. So yeah, I'm gonna try. Why is my webcam being so silly now? Like, why? Like, why? This is annoying. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm just trying to get this webcam to actually sort itself fucking out, because this is annoying that it's just being silly all the time for no reason. Maybe if I re-plug it back in. Yeah, I definitely need to order a new webcam. Because this one I cannot deal with at all. So yeah. Why is it being... How can I deal with this webcam? Can I deal with it? So yeah. We have a minute left of the ad. With a minute left of toughest ad. What? Can my webcam just chill out for one moment, please? Can I just chill out, please? What if I re-plug it back in? Because it's just gotta keep turning on and off. There we go, there we go. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. Okay, this is just gonna be me complaining about my webcam. I'll just keep it deactivated for now. Yeah, I'll put in the raid command. I'll put in the raid command, so /raid tougher. But yeah, we haven't raided him in a little while. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this stream. I have to wait for, no, let's cancel that first. Let's cancel that actually. I'll type it in a minute. I'll actually send off you guys to the raid in a minute because we've still got a little while to the ad yet. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Wait, it's been live for 7 hours. Jesus Christ. That's a long fucking time to be live. Oh my god. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. All my socials are down below. All my socials are down below in the About Me section on Twitch and in the commands on Twitch. Though any commands only work when I'm live, and the my socials are also in the description down below. If you are watching on YouTube. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the stream, and I shall see you again on Wednesday for more Edgeworth investigations. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.